How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profits. And today we're going to be talking about Senseonics. You guys saw SENS ended up having a green day inside of the market. So, of course, I got to talk about it with you guys. So, I won't waste any more time. Let's go into the agenda. If you're new to this channel, I just want to let you know we have timestamps down below inside the description. But if you are a shareholder or you're thinking about taking a position, I highly suggest you watch this full entire video. So the first thing we're going to be going over is the technical analysis. We want to know support, we want to know resistance, and what do we want to see from SENS going into tomorrow. And then we're going to be going on Fintel, taking a look at the short interest and as well as recent institutional ownership. We want to know, does it continue to have short squeeze potential, and which institutions are loading up on shares. And then we're going to be taking a look at the order flow distribution. We want to see where institutions loading up on shares today. We can see this due to large scale orders. And then when all of that is done, we'll be going into the final thoughts and as well as some more details. So let's get to it. So we're going to be taking a look at Senseonics. Let's see how it performed on the day. So it ended up closing at $3.62, being up 4.02%. On the low, it tested $3.46, and then on the high, testing $3.70. When we take a look at the volume stats on the day, we traded at 16.851 million shares, and the average volume over 10 trading days being at 16.082 million shares. Now, when we take a look at our chart, which we're using the 1-year daily chart, you can see from the RSI down below, we've been gaining some momentum, being at 64.14. So yes, we are in the overbought territory. Now, when we take a look at the moving averages on our chart, we have strength above the 200-day, the 100-day, and as well as the 21-day EMA. This is very exciting to see. As far as where we tested on the low, you can see we tested at $3.46. That was a strong area of support, and you've seen this in the past as well. So it was great that Senseonics was able to take advantage of this. We did end up reaching up to $3.70 before being met with some selling pressure. And this is of no surprise. Of course, we're going to have a lot of profit taking in this particular area, and this has been a resistance area in the past as well. So going into tomorrow, I would love to see a push and a move up to where we get to around $3.80. I look at this, let's take some steps now. We don't want Senseonics running up too much. A nice steady climb is what we're looking for. And if we get to this 380 area and we see some more momentum, looking forward to seeing a strong push where we can get just underneath $3.90 at 389, and then seeing where we can go from there. But one thing, if we do get to that 4 area for tomorrow, there's going to be a lot of profit taking here since this is a psychological area. So that's just one thing I want you to keep in mind. And if we do decide to pull back, of course, I'm going to want to see some strength back at that 345, 346 area. And if we will pull back even further, then of course I wouldn't mind if we even have some support here right around the 325 level. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going down tomorrow for Senseonics. So we're going to take a look at the recent institutional ownership and as well as the short interest information for Senseonics. So as we scroll down on the page, green rows indicate new positions while red rows indicate closed positions. So we can see for August the 23rd, we have State Street total return that loaded up on 20,400 shares. So it's great to see this filing, and also we could see Morgan Stanley on August the 20th that went in with just under 1.4 million shares. Now, when we take a look at the short interest information here, we scroll down on the page, the short shares availability is at 550,000, updated 12 minutes ago, and for the short ball free rate, it is at 2.36%. Scrolling down further, we could see for the close on the Friday, it was at 26.75, and then for the 19th, it was at 49.20. So since we saw a big time move in the stock price today, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what the short interest or the short volume ratio will be later on in the evening. So do know, due to the fact there is a catalyst that's coming up for Senseonics, there's going to be a lot of volume coming through this play. So if you are going going to be trading it, you want to pay attention to those areas of support and resistance because this stock can be very volatile. Now let's take a look at the order flow distribution for Senseonics. So we can see here on the inflow, it was at 12,163, and on the outflow it was at 11,802. We had 0 on the large for both. On the medium, we had 7,360, and then on the small, we had 4,803. On the outflow side, it was at 6,839 on the medium, and then on the small, it was at 4,962. So we ended up having an inflow day. Now, when we take a look at the large scale orders in the last 5 days, we see 0 for today, which is August the 23rd, but we have big time inflows on the 20th and as well as the 18th, and we had an outflow day on the 19th. So seeing how well SENS did is of no surprise. We know everyone wants to get in, ride that momentum to the FDA approval for their device. So one of the things I want to be very clear about here, since institutions have not loaded up today, we want to see what's going to be happening going into tomorrow. So with covering all of that data, let's jump into the final thoughts and as well as some more details that I want to share with you guys. So for my final thoughts for Senseonics, what I'm looking for, I want to see Senseonics make that move above $3.70. I want to see us get to that $4 range. It is going to be a psychological area. There's going to be many who are going to be taking profits, so we want to see some continued volume so we can certainly start making that move up. When we're doing the technicals, the chart is looking very bullish here, but also keep in mind there's a lot of FOMO that is going into this play as well. So I want to make sure you have a strategy. It is so key to make sure that you know what your entry is going to be, what your exit is going to be, and how long you're planning to hold. And as far as for the FDA approval, doing your homework and as well as doing your due diligence so you can have confidence in your overall position. When we went on Fintel, we also did see it continues to have short squeeze potential, which is of no surprise whatsoever. Shorts are going to want to play this stock in the sense of, hey, if the FDA approval does not go through, I'm trying to make money on the way down. So of course, we can't have hate on them whatsoever. Let the bears do what they want to do, but this is part of the reasons why you need to know the risks that are part of this play. This is a penny stock at the end of the day. There was another stock that was waiting on an FDA approval, which was Sensen, and you know what happened already. It ended up like it just literally crashed, and before you could actually get in to see if you wanted to get out of your position, it was already below under $1. So just keep that in mind. There's a lot of risk in this play, but of course I believe in Senseonics. I do like the company, and as far as my shares are concerned and my cost average, it is around $2.20. So I've been in this play for quite some time, so this run up that I'm seeing, hey, it's good to see, but I'm very confident on them getting that FDA approval. I can be wrong, I can be right, but I'm feeling confident. So for anyone who's inside of this play, do your homework, do your due diligence. I have to make sure I emphasize this, and also keep in mind we had a strong day inside of the market, and Senseonics was able to benefit from this. So we want to see that continuation. So I look forward to tomorrow. Hope you guys find this video helpful, and we'll be talking real soon.